day and afternoon. My name is Kiley, and this is Baking History. I will be talking about the history of peach and cream cake today while making it, and I will be interviewing my friend Denise, who will be talking to me about their thoughts on the peach and cream cake and what their least favorite thing about it is, and maybe if they would ever make it for a special occasion. To make the peach and cream cake, you need 1 can of peach halves, 29 ounces, 1 package of plain yellow cake mix, 8 tablespoons of butter, so 1 stick of butter, 4 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then for the frosting, you would make a special sweetened cream frosting. You're going to mix the cake mix together with the butter. I would melt the butter first before mixing it together, and then add the 4 eggs and the teaspoon of vanilla extract. Then after that, you would take the can of peach halves. There should be 8 halves in the can. You're going to use a food processor or a blender to blend it, and then when it's all blended and nice and smooth, then you're going to add at least half of that to the cake, and then you're going to save half of the syrup from the can to add to the cake later when it's done. You're going to put the cake in the oven for at least 35 minutes at 350 if you're making a 13 by 9 cake. Little fact about the peach and cream cake: it was inspired by the German dessert of peaches and cream. While the cake is in the oven, you will be making the whipping cream frosting, which is kind of like whipped cream, but not really. You'll take 1/4 cup of confectionery sugar, and then you will also take 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. You're going to take a metal bowl and then put it in the freezer for at least 10 minutes until it's really cold. And then after the 10 minutes, you will take it out and put the confectionery sugar in the bowl. And then you will take, I like to use a hand mixer, and while you're mixing it, slowly pour in the 1 cup of heavy cream until it's nice and soft and fluffy. After that, I would put it back into the fridge for a little bit until the cake is done, because it's very quick to make. When the cake is done, I would let it cool for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Then after that, I would take a fork and then start stabbing holes into it. And then you will go back and take the 1/2 cup of peach syrup I told you to save from the can of peaches and slowly dump it into the cake so the cake soaks up all of the syrup. Then after that, I would take out the Cool Whip from the fridge and then give it a quick mix with the hand mixer, and then put it on the cake. And then if you have any peaches left, you could cut them up and then put them on top of the cake for a little more color. And that is how you make the peach and cream cake. Now let's talk to our special guest, who will tell us her thoughts on the peach and cream cake. Now let's talk to our special guest, who will tell us her thoughts on the peach and cream cake. My special guest, Denise, who will be talking about her thoughts. How's your day going so far, Denise?
It's going great.
What do you think when you hear the name peach and cream cake?
Juicy and warmth.
What does the cake remind you of when you eat it?
like a very ripe peach off the tree.
What is your favorite thing about it?
I love how it was very moist, and you could taste the peach in every bite.
What was your least favorite thing about it?
Boy, just wasn't a big enough piece.
Yeah, I can understand that. Would you ever make it for any type of special occasion?
I probably wouldn't, but I would ask you to.
Yeah. Are you any good at baking?
I can bake, yes.
Would you say this is your favorite cake that you've had so far, or would you have a different kind of cake?
It was very good. I have to say it's probably one of my top 3.
Thank you. I hope you have a good day, and thank you for talking to me about your thoughts on the peach and cream cake.
Thank you, you also.
The cake is done. We learned a little bit about the cake. We learned how to make it. We learned what is good and bad about the cake. We learned what is best about it. And I thank you again for talking to me, interviewee, and thank you listeners for listening to me talk about something I love to do, love baking. Now, have a good day, afternoon, and night. This is Kiley signing off. Goodbye.